Hi Lincoln Charter School students, it's Mrs. Peterson here. Today we are going to be making art that stands up. Art that stands up is called a sculpture. So let's get started. First, you're going to have a square piece of paper that has your name on the bottom. This is going to be the bottom of our sculpture. And you're also going to get a tray that has different long, skinny pieces of paper. So these are our nice straight lines. We're going to build our sculpture with straight lines. Right now I have a nice horizontal line going side to side. So let me show you the easiest way to make your art stand up. We're going to do the same thing every time to make our art stand up. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have my piece of paper and I'm going to take my glue stick. Okay, now with the glue stick, let me just close this back up so you can see. I have very big glue sticks for art class. So you're going to take the lid off and then you're going to twist the bottom and twist your glue stick open just like that. Then I'm going to put one dot of glue on this side and I'm going to put one dot of glue on this side. And I can put my glue off to the side. You don't need to close it because we're going to add some more lines. So then I will take my piece of paper with the glue dots and I'm going to flip it upside down and I'm going to stick it down on top of my paper like this. Let me show you what that's going to look like from the side. So now I have a nice curvy line that's standing up. Art that stands up is called a sculpture. Now I can go back in and I'm ready to add some more lines to my sculpture. So that was a curvy line. Let's practice just adding one more curvy line. Remember, I have my long straight piece of paper and I'm gonna put glue on one side and then I'm going to put glue on the other side. And then I need to take it and put it down on top of my bottom piece of paper. So now I have two lines that are standing up. I have two curvy lines, and that's what that looks like if I stand it up. Okay, so now I'm ready to go back in and start adding some different kinds of lines. Let me show you how to make a zigzag line. If I'm making a zigzag line, the easiest way to do it is just to take my piece of paper and I'm going to fold it in half like this. So now it's nice and pointy, kind of like a triangle. Then I'm going to take my glue and I'm going to make one dot here and do the other dot over here. And then I'm going to stick that onto my paper. And I'm going to put that just anywhere I have room. And you don't have to copy my colors today. You can use whatever kind of colors you would like. Let me show you what that line looks like once it's standing up. So it's nice and pointy. It's my zigzag line. Another way to make a zigzag line, which is a little bit more tricky, so if you can't get this the first time, that's okay, is I'm going to take my paper, my line, and I'm going to fold back and forth and back and forth and back. And when I open it up, I have a zigzag line like this. As I said, this is a little tricky. This might take you some practice. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glue, put glue dot on each side of my line. And then I'm going to stick this on. Maybe I'll have this one go underneath. The fun thing about making a sculpture or art that lines up, that stands up, is you can also connect pieces that are already standing up. So if I wanted to, I'm gonna take this pink piece of paper and I'm gonna make another zigzag, front and back and front and back and front. Okay, there I have my zigzag. I can take this and I can put some glue on it. And I can glue one side to a different line. And I can start to connect my lines. So I could probably add a couple more pieces to this if I wanted to, but I really like how my sculpture, my art that stands up, is looking. Right now, I want you to try to add as many lines as you can to your sculpture. Okay friends, I'm completely finished with my sculpture now, my art that stands up. I just wanted to show you what it looks like now that it's completely finished. And we have one more very important thing that we need to go over for cleanup time. Let's talk about how we close our glue sticks. Right now, my glue stick is rolled up a little bit over the edge. Before I close my glue stick, I need to take the bottom and I need to twist it down so that I don't see the glue at the top anymore. So just let me show you. This is when it's twisted up. You can see the glue. And then when I'm done, I need to twist it down. And then I'm gonna put the lid on the top. It's super important that you close your glue stick correctly so they don't dry out.